thank you for coming back for another Woo Child Wednesday. An update. I'm supposed to go see the eye doctor on Monday. So next week I will know when my driving test is. Hopefully, we'll see how that goes. But the Reddit that I chose for this week. Would I be the asshole if I get a tattoo my husband doesn't approve of? Already, I have six tattoos. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No, seven tattoos. And I did not ask for nobody's permission to get them. I just did it. And so unless it's something outrageous, I don't know why you have to have your husband's permission first. But that's my initial response. My husband, who is 35, is into tattoos. I, a 33-year-old woman, have a few tattoos that I got before we met. Nothing too big, and both are related to friends. My husband doesn't really like the tattoos in general, but has expressed that he doesn't care that I have them either. I have been wanting a new tattoo for years, but I have known that I known what I wanted. Until recently, I finally came to a tattoo idea that I would enjoy having: an isopod crawling on my wrist. So tonight I reached out to an artist to set it up. But when I told my husband my plans, he got a bit upset with me over it. And I don't know what to do. Here's the context. My husband has a bug hobby, specifically isopods and millipedes. Ew. Things have not been going well for him lately in that department. A lot of his bugs have not made it for various reasons, and he can't seem to get the situation under control. He currently has a couple of isopod species that are doing well. I didn't know there was a bunch of isopod species. That's new information. I did not know that. I'm not a bug person. That I'm going to get tattooed, you're going to get the isopods that he has. The reason he said that he doesn't want me to get the tattoo is because if these isopods end up dying, seeing one tattooed on me will remind him of his failures. I was so excited about this because I thought it would be a cute tattoo that would remind me of him. And because we both share a love of this species. And they're pretty cute and very pretty and cute. But he shot me down so fast about it. I just left his room dejected, telling him I guess I would just cancel my inquiry with the artist. Now he locked himself in his room. Part of me wants to argue with him and consider getting the tattoo anyway. But I'm not sure if this makes me an asshole. I know how he has been with his other bugs. And I do not want to I do not want to be insensitive about his feelings, but the species I was going to get is currently doing really well, and reaction is a bit over the top. Would I be the asshole if I went through with it? Edit, I'll read the edit after I respond. I tattoo is for you. I mean, I don't know if I would consider it because the isopods have not died. It's like when people get tattoos of their loved ones after they pass on them. It's for you. It's not for him. I mean, take care of the isopods. I don't know. Don't let them die. If you don't know what an isopod is, it's this weird, like, roach looking thing. It's big. I don't get why they like isopods, but that is beyond the point. If you want to get an isopod tattoo, you should get it. He just don't have to look at it. Especially on your wrist. He's not going to see it all that much if he don't want to. Just tell him not to look at it. Edit. Thank you everyone for your input. I did not expect such a quick response. And that has been probably not very helpful for me to navigate the problem. I would probably not get a tattoo, which I am sad about, but I do not want to be the asshole here. I will discuss with my husband with me if he is okay with me changing the species or if this is just totally off the table and I have to find a new idea for a tattoo. Your responses have helped me to be able to approach it more pragmatically, to prevent it from causing further tension. Thank you so much. Edit 2. My husband and I talked. I told him I didn't want him to be upset by the tattoo. He actually said he liked the idea and thought I was really cute, and that told me that I could get it if I wanted to. I explained that I didn't want to get it if he was going to make him upset. I asked him if he had any suggestions about other species he would think were cute, and also tried to make sure I don't accidentally suggest one that he lost, or as I don't know all of them. And there was quite a few he's had, but all he said was for a tattoo in his opinion. He even said that if he would be inclined to ever getting a tattoo himself, that he would be inclined to get the same. I'm definitely feeling a bit, I'm feeling a bit of whiplash on his emotions right now. I asked him to think on it a bit, and we can talk, and we could talk about it tomorrow to be sure he is 100% okay with it. Edit 3. So since this is getting some comments, there are a couple of things I feel like I need to address. Number one, isopods are not like cats and dogs. They breed prolifically. So you start with a few and they have babies and they end up breed again and again. And you eventually have a colony. He already had babies. So it's not like they are just doomed to die like normal pets. It's almost an infinite pet in a way. We have plans to spread them into other oh my god. Into another vivarium in the house, which is my pride and joy and would need to be ripped apart. But I am giving it to him to support him. So we could have, they could still die, but it's learned. But he had learned a lot of lessons, and assuming that this time, and personally, I think that this time will work, and rather than assuming it won't work. I suppose too, guys. Laugh out loud. It's not that I am just hijacking his hobby to tattoo on me. This is a hobby we share. I have isopods. Just this species is his flagship, so I doubt it. Let's see. So it doubled as a little homage to him in my head. The isopods are Amber Bee isopods. My isopods vivarium is filled with Oreo crumbles. I think they're kind of boring, but have a very striking colors. And since I be getting it on my wrist, I wanted to consider that this makes me an asshole because it's his isopods and I am being vain for wanting a pretty bug as a tattoo. If I think I'm just justifying myself. But I'm sure there will still be people who think that I am just justifying myself. But after having the discussion with my husband last night, I think maybe it's a bit more nuanced than the down votes want to be. Final update since this got so much traction. Husband came home from work and said he thought about it today and decided he really likes the tattoo idea and has no issues with it at all. He was very sincere about it. No pressure, no reservations. To all of you who thought I was a horrible wife, please remember that happy couples work out their issues with love and compassion for each other. We have both had our reactions, and that's just part of being in a relationship. Sometimes You can't always agree on stuff. Right. Anyway, when emotions are a factor, I am just glad that I was able to reflect and take his concerns into consideration with this post. I will not be responding any further to anyone. Peace and love, everyone. Maybe that's why I'm not married. Because I would have just went and got it and he would have just had to get over it. That's me. I mean, I think it's good that y'all talked it out. And I mean, he eventually came over to the side of, you should get it. So now you can and it'll be fine. I don't think wanting it made you a bad wife. I think wanting it makes you human. That's what you wanted to do. Because you're in a relationship, you talked with him about it, and I think that's what you were supposed to do. So I'm glad that you did that. I probably would not have, which, my responses are sometimes not the best. That's probably why I'm not married. But because I would have just ran out and got it. He would have just had to deal. But that's me. Again, probably why I would never get married. Because I just want to do what I want to do. I'm not going to ask nobody's permission. My body, I will get whatever I want. If I want a tattoo, Big Bird on me, I will. Now, would that make sense to anybody else? Probably not. But if it makes sense to me and I want to do it, I'm going to do it. So, in the end, you end up getting your tattoo. That's great. I don't know about why the people were telling you that you were selfish. I didn't get that at all. You talked to him about it. You brought it up. You let him know that this was something that you wanted to do. You gave him time to process it and before you did it. So I don't know why anybody would call you selfish, because that's not selfish to me. You took his feelings into consideration, and I think that's good. It's the best case scenario, actually. If you have a question that you would like for me to answer, you can leave it on my down below, or you can send it to my Gmail account. Either one. If you leave it down below, people will be able to see it, and you may or may not get a lot of responses that you did not want. I just would like to advise you of that. So my Gmail account is probably the better way. I will see you guys next week with an update, hopefully on my driving and all that, because I will have gone to the doctor. The videos are kind of late because I'm having to go stay with a friend so he can drive me to work. It's really annoying, and it's really a lot. And his house is fine. It's not his house. I just don't like living out of suitcases. I just don't like sleeping on couches. I want to drive myself to work. So hopefully Monday will go good. I will let you know what they say. Hopefully the test will not be too far out so I can go ahead and do it. So hopefully this is going to end soon, I hope. But that is why the videos are later, because during the week I'm at my friend's house. I'm not even at home, so I cannot record anything. So I have to wait till I come back and then do it. And this is what you get. So leave a comment down below or send it to my Gmail account, and I will answer any questions that you have. Until I see you guys next week. Bye-bye.